Yo, what is up? Sam the Happiness Man here. Hope everyone is going amazing. So we're just gonna wait a few minutes till everyone hops on. Today is a really profound day. This day is going to change your life on all levels, and this is really to celebrate the new Path of Dhamma Accelerated Transformation Mastermind. So this is a free introduction course to this. I'm going to give you so much life-changing value. So today we're going to discuss the Path of Dhamma. So this is my life's work. This is truly priceless. This is me traveling all over the world, talking to enlightened masters. Thanks guys, appreciate the love. Spending over $200,000 learning all the courses from business and all the best teachers and gurus and everyone. So I'm gonna bring this to you today. Yes, so 16 pillars. So we're going to cover meditation, energy, sleep, nutrition, movement, nature, play, purpose. Thanks, mate. And these are your inner pillars of life. So the inner pillars of Dharma. Cool. Thanks, Quinton. Good to have you here. And then we're going to cover your outer Dharma, so your external life. So we're going to cover your happiness, your health, your soulmate, your friends, your family, your business, your finances, your freedom lifestyle. So this is everything we're going to cover today. So we're going to start off with a bit of speaking, just laying the foundations of the Path of Dhamma. Then I'm going to give you a lot of practical tools that you can take them out today and start applying them to your life. Then we're going to do an extra bonus on an enlightening meditation session so you can sit in that Path of Dhamma vibration, which is pretty much you having true happiness in life and also manifesting your big dreams to really, as a light worker, to share your gifts with the world. Yes. And finally, we're going to do a healing session, a group healing session. So, yep, if you can attend live, the vibration is going to be even stronger. And then there's going to be hot seat coaching at the end. So any questions, save them to the end if you have them. If you are watching this as the replay, just comment them down and I can answer them the next day as well. Cool. So let's get into it. So the Path of Dhamma. So the further I go along my path, yes, even the more knowledge I obtain, the more people I learn from, what I teach becomes more simple. Yes, because all universal truths are. The mind tends to overcomplicate it. The answer to solve all your problems, to be the end of suffering. Yes, and the solution to your big dreams in life, everything that you could desire, yes, is very simple. Yes, so life is a paradox. So this reality is just light slowed right down. Yes, so we are nothing but love and light, nothing but this loving energy, this loving awareness. We're all the same, but it just, because light is slowed down in this reality, it gives the illusion that we're separate, yes, of duality, of these ups and downs and night and day. And so the journey is, like I'm sure a lot of you found, is you're born. Yes, we have our parents, we've got society, we go into a schooling system and we pick up stuff, yes, and we probably, a lot of majority of you, some you kind of awaken out of it but still have to go through your tests and challenges, but probably the majority of us go through life, either suffer from anxiety, depression, stress and worry, questioning reality, and it gets to a stage where enough is enough. We start to question, what is this? And then we have our awakening. So the best way to talk about it, so imagine this phone is a TV screen, yes, or it's a video game, yes. So let's say the movie The Matrix is probably a good example. Yes, if you're watching the movie, it's amazing, there's drama, there's ups and downs, there's action, there's love, there's challenges, there's victory, all the good stuff, yes? And this is almost like life, yes? There's ups, there's downs, there's a beginning, there's a middle, there's an end, and then the next cycle, yes? But if you're lost in that character, just say Neo before he's waking up, life is shit, life is suffering, all this stuff's happening to you, why me, da da da. Yes? That's where the suffering comes from, yes? And it's not your fault. Yes, know that we've picked our parents, we've chosen as light workers to come here at this time as an important mission. This is a very beautiful time. It's almost like the caterpillar going into the cocoon before it metamorphosizes into a beautiful butterfly. It's like Gene Key says, it's the time Prince Charming comes down to kiss Sleeping Beauty to awaken the world. But it's almost we have to experience all this trauma, everything's coming up to be healed, the crumbling of the old. But it can seem quite dense and quite tough, yes? But if you're lost as this character, it is tough. It is really challenging. So the first step is to awaken. And I'm sure the majority of you are here, yes? So you awaken, yes? You start going, like I'm not this voice in my head, like Eckhart Tolle, like, we are beings of love and light, yes? We're nothing but infinite loving energy. I like to call it like, I am the one infinite loving awareness, creator God, dreaming of God and playing in our own dream. Or whatever words you want to give it, God, spirit, emptiness, silence, stillness, and there's other beings and the conspiracy theories, all these dark forces here, like mind washing us and controlling, and then like I've got so much power and like I'm the creator of my reality. This is a reflection of my inner state. And you'll notice you start to feel better. The voice in your head is more love and light. It's like, how can I receive more love and light? How can I give more love and light? How can I help the world? How can I serve? Like, amazing childhood healing and psychedelics and meditation camps and, do you know what I mean? Yoga and Tai Chi and all this stuff. So you're heading in the right direction. Probably it's crumbling of your maybe old friends and this and that, and you're starting to meet new spiritual people, and life is heading in the right direction and life is good. But then I'm sure a lot of you find that then it's like, after so many years, or if you're still going, it's like, fuck, like I'm still suffering. Still, if you really be honest with yourself, probably still not truly happy with myself. Still, maybe when I look in the mirror, things come up. Things that I think I've healed keep reappearing. Still suffer from anxiety, depression, or other things. It will be unique to you. Yes, glad you resonate with it. And then maybe look at your life. Maybe you do like, still not truly there. There's still something missing. Yeah, still something missing. You can't quite put your finger on it. And it's almost like, I just need to do more childhood healing. I need to do more psychedelic journeys, so more meetings with Mother Ayahuasca, or I need to do another, I need to find another guru, or I need to find another meditation technique, or I need to find another path. This didn't quite work. Okay, another path. I need more plant-based. I need to do more fasting. I need more breath work. Only when I need when I meet my soulmate, then it will be better. My finances. I just need the money, then it'll get better. And you'll notice as well in your external life, you'll get like, you'll read, I don't know, The Secret, watch the movie, manifestation. I can have anything. So I visualize it. Yep, good, like, I don't know, the random and the secret, the driving the Ferrari, the wind in the hair, like, yep, I visualize it. Okay, act as if, keep telling myself, oh, I have this, I have that, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I have the soulmate, I have the soulmate, I have the soulmate, I am love, I am love, I am love. So good to have you here too, Lisa. So you'll notice it's almost like no matter how hard you try, no matter how much healing work you do, no matter how much you try to be a good person, no matter how much you try to manifest. Yeah, definitely, Quentin. I get you as well. So I will show you the phase to break out of it as well. So this is a phase that just realize that there's still something missing. You're still trying to get somewhere. Yeah, you're still seeking in a way. Good to have you, my friend. And it's almost like only when I reach enlightenment or ascension, you're still trying to escape this reality, escape this human experience. And so this is the answer you've been seeking, the one answer you've been seeking. It's not the one the mind will like. So simple. Literally staring you in the face. Yes? So this is the face. So you're in fully as Neo in the Matrix, okay? You wake up from the Matrix. You're in the spiritual community. It's like Neo waking up. Oh shit, there's machines running the world and they're fucking evil and holy shit, and we've got to take back like the conspiracy theory, yes? So what tends to happen if you've watched the movie Inception as well? Yeah, definitely, Lisa. So if you've watched the movie Inception, it's like a dream within a dream. So what happens is you wake up from that dream of society, the unhealthy masculine, the action, the hustle, you're another cog in the machine. And then you wake up again to the spiritual community, love and light. We've got to save the world, a bit like Star Wars. But it is still another dream. It is still almost a spiritual community, another form of the Matrix, a better version, yes, but still, and it's nothing wrong with it, yes, but it's just, this is the final step and this is the final phase we're going in to truly be enlightened, ascended, to truly be free from the mental prison that we're living in. A lot of us in the spiritual community don't even realize it because we think we're awake. So what happens is the ego, the voice in your head, your mind, is very clever, very intelligent. And what happens is when you awaken, yes, it starts speaking to you in love and light, yes, and nothing wrong with it. It's a step in the right direction, yes. So it's like, oh, I need to do this healing and I need to help the world and I need to do this and this. But it is still keeping you in the loop of the mind. It is still keeping the ego in control, because even though it says the love and light to almost, it's disguised in this love and light to almost trick you that it is you, that you're talking to yourself, but then it's very subtly puts in that seed of doubt, or puts in that procrastination or self-sabotage around a big one, a big, like you say, virus or like thought virus or that in the spiritual community. If I am a healer or I'm a light worker here to serve, I can't be charged what I'm worth. Yes, or money is the root cause of all evil because money causes all this suffering. Yes, you see there's big financial blocks in the spiritual community. Not many spiritual people I know have true wealth where you can make true change. And it depends what you want as well. Yes, it can just be a simple life, but do you have enough money to live the life that you live? There's one thing, yeah? So understand, I call it the spiritual ego, yes? Probably the majority of the spiritual community, thank you, Lisa, the majority of the spiritual community are there. And you probably meet, and again, not that there's anything wrong with it, there's no judgment or that. It is a necessary step on the path. I was there for many years, yes. So it's a necessary step, and you'll find that. Even in the spiritual community, it's like, oh, you have to be spiritual. If you're not, then you're not. Separation. It's almost like another group, like the jocks or the goths, even though it is truth, but it's still coming from the mind. And it's like, oh, you have to be vegan and plant-based. And you look how like a lot of, yes, definitely there's, and it's like you find a lot of the vegans, like they have the things, animal cruelty, and it's almost fighting fear with fear. Yes, all these protests with COVID and fighting, or I saw a protest in the sky, like punched a horse in Sydney, or do you know what I mean? Even the conspiracy theory, it's like, fuck, this is shit, and then you get lost in the fear, in the rabbit hole, and you're like really angry. That's letting them win. Yeah, in a way, they're very intelligent and they're getting in there. It's this almost, we're love and light, but there is this shadow energy. Yes, it is like Star Wars, the light side of the Force, the dark side of the Force. But this shadow energy only has fear over you if you're afraid of it. Otherwise, when you're not afraid of it, poof, it goes. It's nothing. It doesn't have any real power. And really, it is the divine. Yes, just pretending it's not. Yes, it's just light slowed right down, so it has that illusion. Yes. So understand that this spiritual ego, it's not the enemy. Once you master it, it is your best friend. But until you master it, it will very subtly, without you even realizing, keep self-sabotaging your life. Keep you stuck in these subconscious patterns like Groundhog Day. That you keep repeating these things, no matter what it is, like with finances or your health or your happiness or with your family. You know, you go back for Christmas, these same patterns, these same buttons. Same with your soulmate. With your soulmate, your childhood healing will come up. If you don't heal it or you blame the partner, you move on, you're going to find that in someone else. Yes, so these patterns come up. Your business, do you know what I mean? Finding it hard, going into the story of, glad you resonate, my friend, and going into the story of business. Oh, the struggling entrepreneur. Oh, I don't deserve this money, or oh, clients are so hard to find, or I can't charge what I'm worth. What if they think I'm just after money, or whatever it is, yeah? Finances, yeah? Even checking your bank account, getting anxiety and going, it's all right. It's fine. It will sort itself out. Do you know what I mean? I have all the love and light I need within myself. I trust God. I trust the universe. It's fine. Which you're not being truly honest with yourself, because you're not happy with it. You would wish for more. And you, by going, it's fine, it's perfect, you're telling the universe that you're happy with it. And see, the cycle continues. So see how very subtly, without you even realizing, even though this is going like love and light, yep, we're on the path, we're doing it, da-da-da. So a good analogy is almost like your mind is a dog. Cute little puppy, an amazing, loving dog, yes? But imagine you left your dog in charge, yes? And so just say you left your dog in your house for a year. You had unlimited food, I don't know, had access to Uber Eats or whatever, but so it would shit and piss everywhere. It wouldn't clean up after itself. It would eat all the time and just eat all this garbage, eat rubbish, do you know what I mean? And probably like get sick, get quite angry, and do you know what I mean? The place would be a pigsty, yes? So do you see, it's almost this analogy for our mind. Not your fault. This was part of the journey. This is part of the soul contracts. You have chosen to come here to live a human experience so that we can understand this and so we can help the human race to evolve into the next stage. Beyond the thinking mind, yes? But the mind likes being in charge, yes? And it's almost like you give a dog a bone like every day. Yes, and it's almost addicted to this almost artificial thing. You try to take the bone away, like gets grumpy, even though you're loving sweet dogs there. So even as I say this, the voice come up, may start getting triggered. Emotions may start coming up. Yeah, so just be aware of this. This is normal. When I first met one of my first true gurus. Cool. So Quinton, we will help you. So don't worry. So after this, we're going to do a meditation session, a healing session. Going to give you practical steps, and then a Q&A. So any questions you have, let me know. Here to help. Yeah. Don't worry. It will get better. This is your greatest gift. What I'm teaching you now is what I've had to overcome. Yes, and it's my greatest gift. I am grateful for it, even though it may be hard to realize in the moment, beyond the mind, but I will show you in time, Quinton, it will be your greatest gift. Yes, and this is what you will help others to solve as well. Legend. Cool. So it's this, the mind will get agitated, the body will get agitated. You almost have mind attacks. It's almost like Harry Potter. What is it? The Bogart? Cool, thank you, Lisa. So, you know, he opens, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's this, this black thing in this chest, and you open the cupboard, and whatever your greatest fear is, that comes out. Yeah. And the whole premise of it, like Harry Potter, I think a Dementor comes out, other people's that. But when Harry Potter's one comes out, that it's like a Dementor and he's had history on it. So that's his greatest fear. And it's like, fuck, and he freaks out initially, yes, and then reacts to it. So these thoughts that come like, oh shit, like I'm not good enough, or I'm stuck in this situation, or why me, or I'm never gonna make money, or like I'm not beautiful, like I don't like the way I look. Yeah, I'm not gonna meet a soulmate. People don't like me. Like people judge me for being spiritual, or whatever. We can go on and on and on. Yeah, or these emotions of anxiety, like the butterflies in the stomach, the beating, the depression, this fog, this heaviness. Do you know what I mean? This like, this numbing, this, do you know what I mean? Like I've felt it for a long time, this, like yuck, yeah? So it will present itself, your worst case scenario, your greatest fear will come up, yeah? And so, yeah, and definitely Lisa, like as an empath, and I'm an empath, I'm naturally an introvert. It's like I saw a funny meme, like we love to help people, want to serve, but don't like dealing with people. Yes, I'm very happy in my own company, in my apartment, just with me. Yes, but I know like it was probably good that I became a physio. I was forced to overcome that. And yeah, but it's a part of the journey to learn to live with people, not to resist it, yeah? So your greatest fear will come up, and these emotions, and especially as an empath, I've lived in the city all my life, even though I'd like to go into nature eventually, my soul's calling me still to be here. So you have to be really switched on. You feel everyone's energy, you can take on the collective, yeah? So greatest fear, whatever it is. If you are afraid of it, this thought will grow like a seed, and then this comes onto anxiety and depression and health conditions. Then it manifests into your life, yes? And then you maybe attract not the best people. You are who you surround with, and you're not in a good work situation, or you don't have money, or quitting, like you said, like no money on the street, or whatever the story is. And do you know what I mean? See how it grows from that single thought, that single emotion, yeah? So this is cutting all the bullshit, getting right to the core. So whatever comes up, if you don't have fear over it, eventually, poof, it will go. Sometimes it can take a bit of time, yes? And sometimes you even go through ascension symptoms where this powerful energy is coming here. Cool. Yeah. And so this with the ascension symptoms and that, it can come on. Yeah, and so don't do that. So what I'll show you the first step. Okay, so the first step for the rest of this session, you guys can start to live here. Very, very simple. So at the moment, you see, here's a graph. Yep, so this is 10 out of 10 in happiness and peace in your dream life. So sometimes, depending, you're a 3 out of 10 when life is tough. Maybe sometimes you're a 7, 8 out of 10 when life is going good. Yes, or you're having a psychedelic experience or meditating. Yes, depending. And then you're like, okay, so the obvious one in society before, okay, get the money, get the house, get the job, get the relationship, and then when you get it all, you will be happy. But what happens is you get it, it increases your state by a little bit, and then it's a short-lived high. The mind's like, what's next? And then you revert back to where you are, and it reinforces that you're not enough. Yep, that you're not there. And so Jim Carrey goes, I wish everyone achieved everything they wanted in life to realize that it doesn't matter. It doesn't bring you a sense of happiness, a sense of fulfillment. Yes, because there's probably a part of you that you're not on maybe Jim Carrey's or a celebrity level where they truly have everything. So there's still a part of you like, oh, only if I get, oh, I just need more money, I just need that relationship, because you still haven't manifested it yet fully. So it's reinforcing, oh, just when I get there. See how it's a circle around and around. The next step, that's society before you're awakened. The next step is when you awaken, it's like, oh, and not that there's anything wrong with meditating and eating healthy and, I don't know, like working on yourself and investing in yourself. It's perfect, but it's where you're coming from. If you're doing it to get to fill the hole within, to get happiness or a sense of fulfillment or to complete yourself or to heal your anxiety, depression, this feeling or the thoughts, the mental prison of suffering, it won't work because you are looking for an answer outside yourself. You are seeking something outside yourself. So then even, oh, I need to do the 2-hour meditation routine in the morning. I need to do more yoga. I need to do more childhood healing. I need to do more psychedelics. I need to eat more healthy. I need to find this other guru. I need to travel to India and live in an ashram for a year or Nothing wrong with all that stuff, but it's where you're coming from. You're seeking enlightenment, ascension. So what happened to me in Nepal, I was suffering and I had a glimpse of enlightenment. I felt this crawling energy to the top of my head, 100,000 ants, boom, like this infinite love, euphoria, ecstasy, psychedelic visions, this elephant, like my mind was a high definition TV. I was there, this elephant in the jungle morphing into like a psychedelic vision of Ganesha and Buddha's face as big as you can imagine, and psychedelic visions like infinite love, ecstasy, burst out, laughing laughter, the weight of the world lifted off my shoulders, amazing. And at the end of that camp I realized like, whoa, this is the gift I need to share with the world. Yeah. And then afterwards I returned to my old state, and then I was like, what the fuck was that? How the fuck do I get there? That felt more real than this reality. Yes, thank you. But I was seeking enlightenment, seeking ascension. It was my mind, which is beautiful. My mind is my best friend. My mind wants to be enlightened. My mind wants to create world peace. My mind wants to help the world. My mind wants to create health centers around the world. My mind wants to create utopian communities. My mind wants to create $1 billion business to make true change in the world. Yes? That's my free will. That's my mind. That's Sam. That's Sam who likes caps and this and, do you know what I mean? Like spiritual statues and all this stuff. Fantastic. But it's not Sam in charge, yeah? Sam was seeking because Sam was suffering. Sam still didn't feel enough. Sam didn't feel loved. Sam struggled as an empath, taking on people's energy. Like, it's tough. Yeah, so if you're going through it, it's tough. Like, virtual hug, it's fucking tough. It's fucking dense here. Yeah. It is, society is the exact opposite of love and happiness. So it's a challenge, yes? But I was still seeking. And even in the presence of my first guru, like, he was really present in that. And he could tell I was in my head, can feel the energy, but almost in my head, I was like triggered by him, but I was like, oh, I am living love and light. I am living every moment as a meditation. I am on the enlightened path. I am here. But you see, I was still coming from the mind. Almost I was still trying too hard to be good, which actually prevents it. Yes, I was still seeking enlightenment. I was still seeking to escape this human experience, to escape the present moment. So this is the final step. You ready for it? Yes? So this is never ending. You are always going to be on a rat wheel. The more you run, the more tired you will get. And eventually you'll burn out. Yeah? So scrap that. Forget that. That is the old paradigm. Yeah? The new paradigm is coming full circle to realize you're already here. You're already a 10 out of 10 in happiness. Your dream life has already happened right now, this present moment. But even though we can say it on our mind, there's all this bullshit in the way. Yeah, you probably still don't feel like it. And you still don't have the life reflecting back to you of it. So there's all this bullshit in the way. Yes? And that is simply the thoughts, the mental mind. You're still stuck in this prison of the mental mind, and you're still stuck in the prison of the body, which is keeping you stuck to this illusion of duality. Cool. So let me address that, Quinton. So what you said just then, I would say at the core, so in like a most loving way, I can only read the first part of the message for whatever reason, to the perception of a human. It's a story you've picked up. And a story you've chosen, because you've chosen your parents. Yes, I don't have the most functional parents. My parents split up when I was young. I never felt loved. My first memory is being taken away from mum, screaming and crying. And because of that, I came out of my heart and I went in my head. And that thought, I came up with that I'm not enough because I didn't feel loved, because I didn't understand. It wasn't my fault. And because of that, grew social anxiety, depression, struggle to being in people, struggle to fitting in school. In university, it got worse, that my anxiety, depression got so bad, I started breaking out in sweats, like sweaty handshakes, and like I'll just break out sweating. My heart constant like that, high blood pressure. Every day felt like torture. I had to go to work to make money, and I had to deal with people as a physio, put on my smiling face when inside I was dead, anxious, depressed, yeah? So I've been through it, yes? But when I've come through the other side, that I've come full circle to realize I'm already here, that this is just a story, yes, that the mind makes very real. It's like the Matrix. You know, he wakes up and he does the fighting simulation. Oh no, he does the where he jumps off the building, but he doesn't make it because he doesn't believe, and then he hits the ground and he hits and he wakes up and it's bleeding. Yeah, and he's like, I didn't think this was real. It's like Morpheus goes, the mind makes it real. Yeah, so the mind is like, so this is what I'm saying, the thoughts, yes, and the emotions. It's like, you know, the 5D cinema. 3D is the screen, but the 5D, it's got the chairs moving, yeah, and the spraying the water. And that's like pretty unbelievable anyway. But what's probably the next level is the virtual reality goggles. Yeah, I haven't done it yet personally, but I've got a friend who's like done the flying one and that, and you get the feeling in your stomach. He's done the one where there's two cliff faces and there's like a piece of wood and you have to walk across it. And so think, logically, you're just walking on the ground. And if you didn't have the goggles on, these virtual reality goggles, almost like these glasses, these tinted perspective of the mind, you would walk there normally. You would be like, easy. As soon as you have these virtual reality goggles on, as soon as you're lost in the mind, yes, the spiritual ego, you're lost in this. No, it's not even illusion, it's just light slowed right down. It is real, this is real life, but the illusion of duality, yes, of love and fear, of separation, of, this happened to me, this is my story. Yeah, and not taking any, this is like said in the most loving way, yes. But I'm just cutting straight past all the bullshit, straight to the point to heal. Because Quinton, we can go into your story and go, okay, so this happened with your parents. Okay, so let's heal the childhood trauma of this and then. And not this can be helpful on top of what I'm going to teach you at the call. Of like, okay, and then we've got to do this. Yeah, so it is a balance, yeah, but what we're talking about is your inner game first, what you have responsibility over. And then there's a whole nother side. Like, yeah, not everyone's playing the good character, so you are who you surround yourself with. Some people are going to rip you off. Some people are going to try and fuck you off, do you know what I mean? So you still need boundaries and you still need discernment that not everyone's awakened, that there are consequences for your action. You can't jump off a balcony or, I don't know, run around naked in the street or whatever. So there's a balance, but because at the moment, if I can say, Quinton, that this is still the mind thinking of solutions or thinking of things that you've learned or courses you've done or other people you learned from or this or that. So let's just finish this point first and then we'll get on to the next point. So come full circle to realize you're already here. You're already a 10 out of 10 in happiness. But because you're wearing these virtual reality goggles, because you're wearing these tinted glasses, yes, from your mind, from your emotions, like this 5D cinema, it seems so real that I'm Sam, like even I was an atheist and I thought all this stuff was bullshit. Even probably most days my mind goes, is this really real? All this spiritual stuff, like holy fuck, like is this really real? And that doubt almost comes in, but I have to okay, just be aware. And then it goes, yeah. So I still have a voice. I'm still living a human experience. I still have good days and bad days. Even today I had an amazing healing, fuck me, so incredible yesterday. Today I was a bit tired. Today I probably didn't feel like doing this even, or waking up. I would prefer sleeping. But, so there's that balance between the feminine awareness, good, and then also taking action and showing up. And doing my morning routine and I went for a run and I feel better now, yeah? And right now, that's in the past. I'm in a good mood. I'm in the flow of things, yes? So you have to start your day every day. But that's it, yes? And so a good analogy, it's like, so all the happiness you seek is already inside you. Everything you seek out there is already inside you. You are already it. Coming full circle to realize you're already there. There's nothing to do. There's no need to try. Just be. I am. This is heaven on earth here, right now. Thanks, mate. Yeah, so I get you, Quinton. So physically that, but what I would say is, so that's all true, yes, but I'm just telling you that obviously from our chats before, there is still some kind of suffering in that. So just forget about that stuff just for now, and just listen to beyond the mind. Yeah, because just if I feel in chi energy, it's like the mind's still doing it. And it's not that any of that stuff's not true, I'm just trying to get to the core. And what I'm telling you, so just, Quinn, just listen to, let me speak this first, yeah? Because it's normal what we're doing. It seems so simple, what I'm talking to you. It seems so simple. Yes, so simple. But it is fucking difficult to do. This mind, this shadow, yes, blends into the background, starts getting irritated, starts putting in these stories of not liking it, and is blocking you still from seeing the truth. So the analogy I will say is like all the love and light and happiness and peace and joy, your dream life is inside you already. You don't need to do anything. You're already there. You're already enlightened. You're already ascended. You're already your dream self, your higher self, your full potential. You're already the self that looks in the mirror like, fuck, I fucking love myself. I fucking love my life. My life is perfect right now. So confident, so like, do you know what I mean? Like the best possible version of yourself, the best possible version of the person that you can imagine. You are already it. Yes, and be aware of the mind. It might come, oh, but I'm not, I don't feel like it. Just bear with me 1 second. You're already it. You're already there. Come full circle to realize you're already a 10 out of 10 in happiness. But like I said, there's just all this bullshit in the way. All these stories, all these thoughts. Yes, 100% Lisa. And so, and there's these subtle levels that even, definitely, mate. I can say that I am officially living as my higher self and living my dream life, 10 out of 10 in all areas. And that doesn't mean that there isn't the next level. As the character Sam. So it's a paradox. So me living as God, I'm there, I'm perfect. But on the other side, I'm still Sam. And Sam still has certain insecurities. Sam still has work to do on himself. Sam still can benefit from childhood healing or meditation or exercise. Yes? But what I want you to do is awaken from this. Sam is just a character, is an avatar. Sam will eventually die. Yeah, so I just want to bring your awareness, because everything you said before, Quinton, I agree with everything you said. It is valid, but it's still Quinton. Yes, Quinton trying to get somewhere or this or that. Still the spiritual ego. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Yes, because you make it your best friend. Sam is my best friend. But there's another part of me that's leading from spirit, from God, this infinite loving awareness. This is what I'm talking about, your higher self. Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about, tapping into this. Because when you're here, you're happy no matter what. You're always in a state of peace. Yes? You're always in a state of joy. Even though on the surface, Sam, like I said, Sam was a bit tired, had an amazing healing yesterday, but Sam was a bit tired today. Sam didn't really particularly feel like waking up. But from spirit, God, it's like, oh, but I know that if I wake up, I have a shower, I do my meditation, my breathing, my mantra, I do some exercise, I sit here, I turn my Merkaba, centering my heart, boom. So it's that balance, the feminine and the masculine. Yeah, the yin, the yang, the perfect harmony of having a foot in both worlds. being God, being the infinite love, but also not going off into a different dimension and spiritually bypassing this, but bringing that in here into my character, my human being of Sam. Yes, and so do you see, but then the mind and the body is my tool. There's almost the dog I have on the leash now, and I've trained it, and now it's a happy dog. And as I talk to you, my mind is quiet, and this is just flowing and coming out, and my body's feeling good, and energetically there's this inner energy, and I can tap into it further. So you can tap into this supply of infinite love and come here. Yeah, but of course, if I delve in, so okay, I go into my head a bit more and into Sam, and then, do you know what I mean? And then the thoughts can start coming up and emotions, and do you know what I mean? I can start getting lost into the character of Sam, which is hard to do for me now because I'm so into that, yeah? So this is the step, and the last analogy, it's like in the ocean. If there's tidal waves on the surface of the ocean, like boom, if you're a little boat there, like fuck me, it's gonna kill me, and all this shit, or you don't know when the next finance is gonna come through, you gotta pay the bills, and fuck COVID, and this fucking war in Russia, and then everything, like what's happening in America now, and but what you can go is deep down inside to the bottom of the ocean, to this awareness. And start to identify with this awareness. And no matter there's tidal waves happening on the surface of the ocean, they now look like beautiful little reflections. It's just like the weather. Whether there's tidal waves or the water's calm, it looks the same. So do you see that this can click for you right now? And you can burst out laughing and be really happy and be at peace and realize that everything's happening for you. That everything in your life has been leading you up into this moment. That if I didn't have all the pain and suffering, I wouldn't have changed as much. I wouldn't have had the motivation and fuel to get where I am now. Cool. And there is a difference, and I'll say that is like even saying this, like I'm awareness, or I'm my higher self, living my best life, or even like quitting, like you're starting to get it, that inner feeling, but like I think I got that and that. So I'm saying fantastic, really proud of you guys. So this is the first inkling, you're like, okay, starting to grasp it, but there's the next step of you trying to get there from your mind. This is the first step, so it's good. But then the next step is just being. And if I just be, no effort, and there's a subtle peace. Yes, I would like a gold medal. There's a subtle peace. There's a subtle joy. Right now, there's no problem. Pure love you too, Quentin. No voice. So if I had to describe it, it's almost a combination of awareness and your feeling sense, what you can feel. So it's almost that if we 100% go to the awareness, watching the movie The Matrix, the ups and downs, and we chose that, and good. And if you're really tired as well and you've been going and going and going, as soon as you hit that, like, it's like the constant going of the mind, you feel tired, almost like, I don't know, having a joint, or that parasympathetic. Because most of us are running on this sympathetic, gotta go, the dog's chasing after me, trying to kill me, gotta go, gotta do, even gotta do meditation and the breathing, and I gotta save the world, I gotta do this, I gotta do. It's the mind. So let's plug into that awareness. So I just want you to identify 100% with the awareness. That's alright, and this takes time. I can't give you a guarantee when it will happen, but eventually you'll hit a spot where it becomes easier to do. Yeah, and so things can still come up. The dog can still go, or you can have a mind attack, or the mind puts up a tantrum, or yeah. It's taken me my whole life, Quentin. Probably only this year I'm fully living it. But I was always on the journey. Yeah, peaceful, good, Lisa. And you see, I haven't, it seems, when I first kind of learned this, my mind was like quite agitated, like, this is it? It's almost like it's been hiding there this whole time. Almost like, I felt like a frustration, like, fuck, all that suffering for nothing, all that trying. But it wasn't for nothing, it's part, you need to go through the journey. And you need to trust whatever phase you're at. Yeah. What I'm experiencing now, and what I hope you can help, grounding's huge. There's many different ways to get here. So this is the next phase. From everything I've said, take what you resonate, leave what you don't. Because often you find in the spiritual community a lot of great masters that maybe have reached enlightenment or ascension, or they've become amazing healers. They teach what's worked for them to get them here. And that will work for a certain amount of people, but it won't work for everyone. Yeah. So maybe even, so that's why we're gonna, these 3 days, we're gonna do different techniques, different perspectives, different ways. Like Lisa, grounding is one way. That's what my first guru used to teach. Whenever I asked him, he's like, just ground, just ground, just ground. Anything. When did you ground? Were you grounded? Just ground, just ground. Yes, which is another way of just being present. Or for me, it's like, but that word, my teacher used to tell me that, and I was like, okay, just ground and connect to the earth and that, but it didn't work for me. So for me, it's like, I'll just be. It's almost me just be, I stop trying, and I just automatically go there. So it's almost my energy is like in the center of me, You could even say in your heart, Lisa, or in this almost this center pillar of this awareness and feeling sense. Cool. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. So this awareness, identify 100% with this awareness. Yeah? So this awareness is inside you, but it's also behind you. So let's just do it with eyes closed first. And with your permission, we're going to do a bit of a healing. So if you'd like a bit of a healing as well, just give permission. If not, that's all right. And if you're listening to the replay, you'll still get the benefits. Okay. So I want you to identify with this awareness. A 100%. And just trust your intention. And remember, you are already it. And this awareness, was it just born? Did you create it? Or has it always been there? This awareness, can it be born? Can it die? Does it go away? Is it eternal? Is it always there? Does this awareness almost desire anything? Does it want anything? Does it need anything? So as you feel, it's like, as you can feel it, it's like a silence, an emptiness, a space, or watching. It's eternal, it's always there. It's one with everything. And so what you'll notice when you identify with this awareness, that thoughts can come up, emotions can come up. So with the thoughts, so it's very obvious, the negative thoughts, like, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I can't do this, am I doing it right? Oh, this isn't working for me. Like, I don't know, I thought this would be different. I don't love myself. I gotta go to work. When am I gonna get money? Whatever it is. Very obvious that this is not you. So just watch it. Identify 100% with this awareness. This awareness doesn't want to change it. It just watches. And so just watch it. Don't plug into it energetically. Because as soon as you plug into it, you give it energy, you give it power, you believe it, it grows, and then it manifests into your life. Because if you believe you're not enough, then you're going to have the body language of it. You're going to attract people that prove that to you. You're going to see that in your relationships, or with your family, or with your friends, with your finances even. If you believe, worrying about the money and this and that, then you're going to subconsciously spend money on silly things. Subconsciously, you're going to self-sabotage yourself for opportunities to make money. When money is out there, it's energy. You know people who make lots of money. So just identify 100% with this awareness. Don't plug into the thought, just watch it. And then here's the next step. The positive voice. Not that there's anything wrong with it. So the voice might go, oh my God, this is it. I'm meditating. Oh my God, I feel so peaceful. Oh, I've been seeking this. Oh, I'm so glad I jumped on this call. Oh, this is it. Oh, amazing. Oh, I've got to tell my friends. And oh, I got to share this with this person. Oh, I had this amazing business idea. Oh, this is what I'm going to do with the business. Oh, this is it. This is how I'm going to make money. Oh, I need to send this message to the person I really like. And oh, amazing. Fantastic. Step in the right direction. But again, it is just the mind, just in the disguise of love and light. Yes, this is a natural part on your journey. The voice starts becoming more positive, but it becomes positive until it doesn't. It can shift. And because you start believing the voice, because it's so positive, like, oh, this is amazing, I'm so good, I want to help, and I want to do this, and I can't wait to share this with everyone. You believe it, but then it subtly puts in that voice. Oh, but, I don't need money. Or, yeah, I love myself. I don't need to find another relationship. If it happens, it happens. Do you see how it's subtly, just very subtly, it knows like the exact percentage that, do you know what I mean? It's not like, I suck and I'm a piece of fucking shit. It doesn't change that much. It just goes like, don't worry about money. I don't need money. Oh, if I'm a spiritual healer, I don't need to charge what I'm worth. Yeah, Muji is a good person. I resonate with it. So this is like a big Muji teaching. So just observe. And then the emotions as well. So again, really obvious. The anxiety, the depression, the heaviness, the pain, the tension, the pins and needles and numbness, the itching, the adrenaline, the guilt, the anger, the envy, the jealousy, the insecurity. Really obvious to observe it because we don't like it, it doesn't feel good. But remember, if you resist it, oh, I don't like that, I don't like that, I wish, do you know what I mean? You go in your head because you don't want to feel it. You go off astral projecting into a different dimension of love and light. Because you don't want to feel it. Oh no, love and light is perfect, it's perfect. Oh no, love and light, perfect. I am love, I am love, I am love. Yes? You're resisting it, you're spiritually bypassing it, it will grow. You won't heal it just by repeating I am love in the mind. But when you just watch it with unconditional love, no judgment, not trying to change it, just like the weather, it will go. Yes. But identify with that awareness. That awareness, if you tap into it, remember it's inside your body, but it's also behind your body, but you access it from the inside. It's almost like, you jump in a rock pool and then someone jumps out in a rock pool 2 meters away. So it's almost like, and like you're saying, Lisa, like through your heart, there is a portal. If you go within it and you pop in and then you pop out. It's almost like within you, but behind you, but it's still within you, if that makes sense. Yes. You can even come into your heart chakra, and just if you repeat the mantra Ram, 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 and then stop trying to speak it, and I want you to listen for the mantra. So don't speak it, just listen, just hold the intention, I'm listening for Ram. And you'll notice it opens that portal behind. Where is that Ram coming from? From behind, yes? So identifying with this awareness, and it's almost, the more you sit in here and not plug in, there's a space, almost a separation between this awareness and your character, your avatar. Yeah, so me, Sam, or whatever your name is, yeah? Good. So just in that awareness, just observing. So the next part, which is the more tricky part, is these good emotions. So as you come into this awareness state, you will start feeling things like joy and peace and happiness and positivity and productivity and boundaries and grounded and presence and infinite love and, I don't know, psychedelic visions and all this good stuff, all what we desire. But if you're attached to it, so when you experience this peace and this happiness and this joy, but subtly you're in the mind like, oh, this feels good, wonderful, this is it, oh, I never want it to end. Eventually, it will end. It is a state. Yes, it will come and go like the weather. So if you're attached to it, firstly, you won't enjoy it fully the moment, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying it but not being attached to it, and eventually it will shift. Eventually, I don't know, you bump into someone who triggers you, or you go outside in the city, or I don't know, you get the bill you need to pay, or you go through ascension symptoms and all your old karma and sankharas come up. Yeah. So, but identify with this awareness, and it doesn't matter whether your body and mind is feeling anxiety or joy, or it's feeling depression and happiness, or it's feeling fear or love. So do you see, then you can go out into the world and always be happy, always be at peace, always be at joy, because you're identified with this awareness. And no matter what's happening in the body, it's just like the weather. You don't try to change the weather. You don't go, oh shit, it's raining, and then you like, oh, change rain, you fuck, change, I wish it wasn't raining. It's like, do you know what I mean? Maybe you go, oh, it's raining. Okay, alright, I'm gonna spend. Do you know what I mean? You go, okay, it is what it is. You know it's eventually gonna change. So just like your thoughts, just like your emotions in your body too. Cool? So the first step, identify with that awareness. Yes? So that's it. The next step is you can then just be. So if you just be, it's almost that awareness, but also then you come into the body, into that feeling sense. So you'll notice it's easier, depending on what state you're feeling. It's probably easier, and so this is a step. So if you then just be, and maybe your body's still harder to deal with, just practice that awareness first. 100% identify with the awareness. But then just come, just be. It's almost effortless. You don't have to try. It just is what it is. And come here. And that's what the state I was sharing before. Almost with the awareness, I'm still having from the mind to choose it. Yeah, so this is just be. I am. So I am both this awareness, this infinite loving awareness, and I'm Sam living this human experience. I'm in this present moment. I'm talking to you. Yeah. So it's that balance. So these are the steps. So I'll show you one tool. So if you're really struggling, if you're during that meditation we just did and healing, if your mind was really active and you really struggled to be in that awareness, and I don't know, when you just be, these intense emotions came up and you're struggling to not react and you're getting lost in them. Perfect, cool. So let's back it off a bit and go to the foundations. The first technique, the first tool I'm going to share with you, if I'm really agitated, or if I'm going to bed and then my mind starts thinking, or I'm, I don't know, in the shopping center and the energy is really hectic and I'm getting a bit triggered, or I don't know, there's some of your family, or you're having an argument or a discussion with your partner, or someone like has ripped you off and really triggered you, and you're like, and you're getting lost in it. Yes, because there's nothing wrong with feeling these emotions, but there's one thing about then it's the action you take as well. If you get angry and then you put that anger on someone else, even if they've done the wrong thing, you're getting lost in it, and that's your responsibility. Yeah, so as soon as you notice that, and the quicker you can catch it, the better, because the more you've had an argument with your partner or family, if you're really present and you feel it and you're like, there's that, good, and then it goes. If you get lost in it, the more you get lost in it and you're fucking angry and they're wrong and you gotta prove your point, even you bring your awareness while you're yelling and da-da-da, it's hard to stop. You're always like, I'm aware of this now, but I gotta finish this point. And so that's fine. Just be aware and just keep aware while you're doing it but then the next step is, if you can be aware and I'm sorry, I got lost in it. Okay, can we talk in a normal voice? Let's try and talk through this. Yeah. See, that's the next step. And then you want to try and catch yourself before that happens. So the first step, very simple, triangular area of your nose and upper lip. Yep. And just to feel your breath. Breathing in and out. So you can do it with your eyes closed. I want you to feel the touch of your breath on your upper lip, entrance of your nostrils, inside your nostrils. Breathe in, breathe out. Not trying to change your breath, just being aware of it as it is, and just feeling it as it is. So maybe going in your right nostril, maybe going in your left nostril, maybe going in both nostrils, maybe fast, maybe slow. When we accept our breath as it is, we accept the present moment as it is. This is almost like our anchor back into the present moment. This is like sitting in the eye of the cyclone of life. Yes. And if you focus on this, you will notice your mind in the background. But this and this and da-da-da. Background noise. Focus here, like a horse with blinkers here. And it can put up a tantrum and go. And then it can even go like, I'm feeling better now. Like, I got to think about the business idea and love and light and how I can help. There's a time and a place for that, but not 24/7, not when you're trying to go to sleep at night. Do you know what I mean? So feel that. Same as the emotions, really intense. Okay, just come to your breath, feel. It will pass like the weather. Good. Another thing, if your emotions get really intense, so you can come into your feeling sense. And I want you to trust your intention, and I want you to go to an electron level. So just tap into the electrons in your body. So you notice how your awareness goes a lot deeper. And you notice how these emotions that maybe felt so heavy, like the tidal waves on the top of the ocean, it's almost like going to the bottom of the ocean the deeper you go. And even smaller than an electron is a photon. And a photon travels at the speed of light, which we are, love and light. So I want you don't even have to know what a photon is, just trust your intention. Trust the vibration I'm sharing with you. So tap into the photons. And you see, the deeper you go, even lighter still. So if your emotions are too hectic, feel your breath, but you can feel the photons of your breath. So you see how your awareness goes so subtle. Yes. If you struggle to do this initially, don't worry, just trust it. But you can feel the photons of your breath, of your upper lip, the triangular area of your nose and upper lip in your body. And you'll see, living from here, even though maybe, like if I told you, like I said, I'm a bit tired today, my body's a bit heavy, I'm a bit tired, but if I go to the photon levels, it's quite light. It's quite energetic, like these particles moving at the speed of light. Yeah? So these are just little tools and tricks, yeah? And so see what works for you, but these are just ones. If your mind's really hectic, breath. If your emotions are really hectic, go deep within. Cool. The next phase, if you can do that. So this might be when you wake up in the morning, you're a bit lost in it. Probably don't check your phone first thing. Do this, okay? Feel your breath. Do that a bit of meditation, good. Go into your feeling sense in your body, go into the electrons, the photons, good. And then identify with this awareness. You can use the rum technique, listen for rum, or just feel the awareness. And you can even anchor it by this awareness is feeling your back skin. So the skin on the back of your body, this awareness is feeling it. You connect to grace as well. Grace is like on the back of your spine. Yes, so just another word for the divine. This is like your higher self. And you can even feel your breath, your inner breath, and feel where your breath pushes back the furthest. Good, and feel that on the back. And then visualize and feel a beautiful lotus flower opening up, creating a portal behind. And notice how you then come into this loving awareness behind you. Yes? And then you can invite that in. Again, if you can't feel this yet, just focus on step 1. That will, like sharpening a knife, it will make your awareness more subtle, more subtle, more subtle, more subtle, more subtle. Then, and if you've been meditating a while, you probably can feel this next phase I'm talking about. So start identifying 100% with this awareness. Almost like God watching the movie of Sam, of your avatar, of your character. Insert your name. Yes, and coming from this intuitive joy. Yes, it's always I say, I am pure loving awareness, guided by my intuitive joy. Yes, and I take consistent action. Cool. So then guided by your intuition, not thinking, your intuition, your feeling sense, what feels right. And tomorrow we'll go over a few techniques with your intuition, yes? And follow your joy. What brings you happiness? What brings you peace? Yes? Cool. And so the final step I just want to leave you with, yes, as a bit of homework, is I take consistent action. So like I said today, I felt a bit tired. I didn't particularly feel like waking up. I could have slept in just before this call and done it, but my energy wouldn't have been as good. And I still would have been able to make it work, but I really want to show up the best for you and be in the best vibration. So I woke up. Even though I was a bit groggy, it kind of took me 10 minutes, had a shower, did my meditation that I just showed you, but there's other parts to it that I'll show you later. My breathing, my mantras, went for a run, quick run, came back, cold shower, boom. Yes, and got in a good energetic state. Yes, so that was simply by my actions. The other choice is I could have slept in and come up. I wouldn't have felt as good. Sam wouldn't have felt as good. I can still tap into that awareness, which always feels amazing, as perfect as it is. But of course, this is where it comes in, that now that I know that I could have slept in and I could have come here and create a Merkaba and create into this loving energy, boom, I can get here in 1 second and boom. But still, Sam still benefits from the breathing and the mantra and the exercise and eating healthy and working on his business, getting his finances sorted, spending time with my soulmate, spending time healing my family, wounds, my childhood trauma. So do you see, then it's the balance. So coming from the inner state, I don't need to meditate. I don't need to do my breathing stuff. I don't even need to eat healthy and all this stuff, because I can still feel fantastic. Yes, but, and you can probably go through a phase where you're like, oh, it doesn't matter, I do what I want. But then you'll realize naturally, oh, but my mind and my body, it's like fuel for a car, works better on this type of fuel. This is just me personally, it's like if I fast during the day, I haven't eaten anything yet, I'll probably have like a juice and smoothie at lunch and then a small dinner, or if I'm feeling good, I might continue to fast or that. I feel good, I feel more energy. Might be different for you, so don't just trust that because I said that. Cool. So what brings you joy? What lifts up your energy? Cool. So I want you then to focus on these inner pillars of Dharma. So your meditation, your energy, your sleep, your nutrition, your movement, your nature, your play, your purpose. So this is when it comes into the masculine. So we've spent the majority of time truly being in that feminine, but B, awareness, feeling sense, God, and Sam, living this human experience. Cool. So Sam needs his sleep. At the moment, I need to sleep probably 10, 11 hours, yeah? So it's a bit hard to do sometimes, but that's just what I need at the moment. It's not always, it's just the healing I'm going through, the upgrades I'm going through, so trusting that. Maybe you naturally wake up at 4 in the morning. Yes, for me, waking up at 10 a.m. is, I struggle to get up then. Yes, it's just naturally. So it's just realizing and trusting your intuition. Only you know what do you truly need. Yeah, so I know that I need to focus on my sleep. So I still had enough sleep waking up at 10. And then I know I do like some breathing and some mantra is the quickest way to get me into a present moment. I have a shower first thing, clear my energy. I go to the gym. Yes, I go for a run. I do some weights. Today I didn't have time, so I did a run. So see how I can still, okay, I felt a bit tired. I took a bit longer to get up. I did a bit of a longer spiritual routine. I didn't have as long for exercise, but I still did something. I still showed up. So I want you to write down just one thing. So try this meditation, waking up first thing, not checking your phone. Your energy, just like breathing or mantras or whatever. We'll go over something. You can just do rum. You can get the mala beads to 108 of rum. Shifts your energy a lot. Just something simple. Can be like 5 minutes, okay? And then, okay, maybe you need breakfast in the morning to feel good. Okay, so what breakfast you eat gives you energy, makes you feel good. Yes? Schedule that in. Just do a little schedule, but have a basic schedule. So I just have like connection, movement, nutrition, purpose, my work, play, sleep. Do you know what I mean? On the weekends, nature. Do you know what I mean? And family and other things. What's important to you? So just have a basic schedule. And all I have to do is show up. So even if I just, show up to meditation, to connection, could connect to this being state, and then intuitively, maybe I feel like doing this, maybe I feel like dancing, maybe I don't know. So come from that phase. And the masculine is, you do certain things. Cool. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks, mate. Yeah. So you want to come from this place that, yes, the feminine and this flow. Intuitively, I would have liked to not maybe even show up to schedule the next week, but I promised you guys, yes, and I enjoy showing up. So sometimes you see the thought come up like, oh fuck, I'm so tired, like why do I have to be tired on this day? And do you know what I mean? But it's like, okay, feel my breath. Oh, okay, I feel a bit better. I feel my emotions. Okay, go deep. Okay, what's the next phase? Okay, just get out of bed. Yep, get up, go to the shower. Feels better. I feel more awake. Okay, breathing. Yeah, good. And my mantra. Great. Exercise. Fantastic. Cold shower. Yes, good. Let me prepare Merkaba. Yes. Yeah. So you see, every day is a fresh start, which is good. If you've had a shit day, fresh start. Even if you've had a good day, fresh start. Start again. If you check your phone first thing and you're comparing in social media, you're not going to feel as good. So this is then the balance of the masculine. Amazingly so. I'm so proud of you, so happy for you. Cool. So this is your homework. First step, breathing. This is every moment. Yeah, as we're talking, like, feel the breath. Emotions too deep, go deep. Identify 100% the awareness. If you can, just be. That awareness, feeling sense. Perfect. Live from here. Live from here. Yes, the mind might have a tantrum. The body might have a tantrum. Stay strong. It only has power over you if you're afraid of it. Write up one thing from meditation, energy, sleep, nutrition, movement, nature, play, purpose. One thing. Just build the habit. So just one thing. So so meditation. Maybe, I don't know, you do 5 minutes, you do 15 minutes, whatever you want to do. Energy, pick something. Breathing, mantra, yoga, whatever. Movement, go for a walk, go for a run, go to the gym, play soccer, play with your kids, whatever you can fit in. Nutrition. Rather than changing everything, what's one step? What's one better thing I can do today? Do you want to try intermittent fasting? Do you want to try, I don't know, having a smoothie for breakfast? Do you want to try cutting out gluten, or whatever it is for you? Trust your intuition. You know what you should be doing. Yes, there is probably something, you know. So start trusting this intuition. Okay, so that's your homework for today. Tomorrow, we're going to go into manifesting. So we're going to go into how to manifest your 10 out of 10 dream life from happiness, your health, your soulmate, your friends, your family, your business, your finances, your freedom lifestyle. So get excited for that. If you can attend a live, please let me know. Cool. So I'm just going to spend 5 minutes chatting about the different steps you can take as well after this, because what you'll find is what I'm teaching you is seems very simple. Very simple. But it is actually fucking difficult to do. There's like this invisible force, this shadow is like got such a lock, such a prison, that it's like you're stuck. Yeah, it's quite challenging to do. You'll notice the procrastination, the self-sabotage, the voice sneaking back in, the old habits, the old emotions, the old subconscious patterns, everything in your life, like the people that trigger you, with maybe family, friends, or manifesting things. It is simple to me now, and when I teach it's like it's so fucking simple, but I struggled for years and years and years and years and trying to figure it out myself. And that what changed me the most was meeting enlightened masters that were already where I wanted to be. And by me being in their vibration, yes, and just being in their vibration, it was so much easier for me to tap in and to permanently make the vibration my own, to permanently bring that into my life, which changed everything. It took some time. Yes. So I work with most people like for either between 5 months to a year. In that period, all my clients have ingrained that vibration of true happiness and living their dream life 10 out of 10 in all areas. So usually that time frame, yes, it takes to do that. Cool. So there's a few different options, and as well a big thing is when you're starting on this journey, you will think that you're doing it, but subtly you're still in your mind and you don't even realizing. Awesome, Lisa. Yeah. And you won't realizing. So by me holding this vibration and you bringing up your problems to me and what you're struggling with, I will automatically be able to see what it is. When you're doing it yourself, it's like, I don't know, if you're a healer and you're helping people, it's easier to help clients, it's harder to help ourselves. Yeah, so I will really be able to pinpoint what is the problem and the solution that you wouldn't have realized till a lot further, and it's like that rat wheel. Cool. So these are the options. So the first option is I would love to offer you a complimentary session. So one-on-one, that we can specifically delve into what your unique solution is to all your problems in life and to manifest all your big dreams in life. To be a 10 out of 10 in happiness, health, soulmate, friends, family, business, finances, lifestyle. So if you haven't done the complimentary session yet, first step, I highly recommend booking in that. Yeah, understand, I think I'm already booked out for the next 2 weeks. So they're starting as the community builds. I'm not going to be able to offer this forever. Eventually, because I'm going to like $1 billion business and community. So if you're here now and you're as we're starting as well, highly recommend booking in that. You've got absolutely nothing to lose, everything to gain. It's the same session I give my high-level clients, but just half the time, in 45 minutes, okay? That would be the first step. The next step, if you resonate with this, is my spiritual guides just help me to channel a new mastermind. So it's called the Accelerated Transformation Mastermind. So this course is an introduction to this. So we're going to delve, if you think this is good, we delve in even deeper. So it's 6 weeks, 6 90-minute to 2-hour group sessions like this, but we're going to delve into more healing. Yes, so I'm a Samvahan healer, so My teacher helped over 10,000 people. His teacher was the personal healer to the Dalai Lama and Gandhi. And his teacher was Maha Avatar Babaji. You can search him up, like a true ascended master. If you're ready to believe it, like lived here for thousands of years, could manifest things like this, was a true being of love and light here. So teaching that, yes, thank you. Like breathing work and really deep somatic healing and in your subconscious, and allowing your guides to come and heal, traveling to the 9th dimension where we're going to go on a crystal light bed and all your guides are going to do psychic surgery on you. So like next level healing, especially if you're struggling with these blocks, to help heal that. Yes. So we're going to do that, meditations deep. There's going to be more one-on-one, and so it's on Zoom so I can see you, we can interact more. Any help you need during that period. Yeah, he's from that lineage. So Maha Avatar Babaji actually taught a lot of those great masters as well, such as like Ram Dass's guru as well. He was like the OG, the original. Look him up, he's fucking amazing. Like I channel a lot of his stuff. So you get all that. Yeah, so within the 6 weeks, all the sessions are recorded, so you have lifetime access. You also get 24/7 support via me, via Slack. So if you want to start your spirit-led business and you want to map out your niche, your product, your price point, how to get clients, how to get your finances, how to meet your soulmate, how to anything, heal your relationship, your family, create more friends, create a freedom lifestyle, work on your health. I'm a physio, regenerative detox specialist as well. I've trained in everything. So the business is Holistic Health Awakened, that I've trained in all these areas. And I hope you can feel it, honestly, living as my higher self, taking 10 out of 10 in all areas. For me, that is, I am taking the required action to be a 10 out of 10, to manifest my dream vision board, which I'll show you here. Like, this is it. Just draw it, but it's like world peace, health centers around the world, utopian communities, billion dollars, $1 trillion, all these people helping, family, friends, like the round table, like success click funnels, like, and all my like nature house and the hammock, the combi van, the Porsche, so I can safe to say that I am 100% content, happy with my life right now, but I am also taking action that it's progress over perfection. So you can have that too. So the goal is, and this is what my guides were telling me, within the 6 weeks, it takes 6 weeks to build a habit. So you will have me, this will be a loving boot camp. So by the end of the 6 weeks, you will have ingrained this frequency, this vibration in you. We would have planted this seed within you, yes, for life. Because just this session, it's fantastic, I love to help, but I feel that the people just do the free courses. Like, you can get there yourself, don't get me wrong, but it will take you a lot longer. Yes, this is guaranteed 6 weeks for light workers that are here to help the world, to awaken the world, to create world peace. Light workers that have got a mission here, that are ready to step up the plate, that don't want to muck around, are here to get shit done, are here to transform now, are here to manifest their dream life now, are here to create the 5D reality now. Now's the time. Don't be aware of the resistance that comes up of, oh, I'll do it later, or when the situation is like now. So these 6 weeks, you will build the foundations for the rest of your life. We will plant this seed, this vibration of enlightenment, of ascension, of true happiness, all your big dreams in life. We will build a fence around it. We will protect it so that it can grow into the full potential of who you are. This is one of my greatest gifts, of seeing the best in everyone. Everyone's a good person. Yes, but it is fucking difficult doing it yourself. It is fucking easier said than done. Even me giving you the answer, I was with my guru for like 2 years. And for 2 years, I self-sabotaged. Yes, and I knew it. I was talking the talk and I was talking all the right things, even a lot what I'm talking to you now, but I wasn't walking the walk. I was still stuck in the mental prison without even realizing. So if you are struggling, if you've done this for years and years and years and you're still not there, yeah, and you're ready to break through, then this is it. Yes, you're gonna build the foundations for your rocket ship to blast off. And my goal, honestly, is to make you independent, that you don't need me anymore. Yes, that you then make your own magic. I'm giving this knowledge to you because it's universal truths, giving it to you. Then you make it your own, and then you share this with your community who are going to resonate with you. And this is how we create a butterfly effect. This is how we truly change the world. Heal yourself to heal the world. It all starts with you. Even though I'm an empath and I would refer like, do this and like the lone wolf, and it doesn't work. We need to do this together as one. We are all one being. We've all come here for a mission, yes? So with this course as well, I wanted to make this as affordable as possible, yes? So I've got other courses like for $10,000 for 5 months is the next one, and then $50,000 for a year. And so I can teach you how to do that too. But I wanted to make this affordable that everyone can do it. So not only will you get the bonus of my meditation mastery course, yes? Yes, that's it, Lisa. Yes, that's what really inspires me. Yes, that's what got me up out of bed this morning. This is what inspires me to work on myself, to live as my full potential. This is why I'm here. This is why I had my awakening. This is why I went through all my suffering in life, to overcome it so I can teach it to you. Yes, this is my gift. So you will receive meditation mastery for free. So this is your 60-day path to healing your anxiety, depression, stress, and worry, so you can be happy, fulfilled, live with joy, and manifest your having it all life of your wildest dreams. Yes, this is everything I teach my 50K clients for the year in video form, a step-by-step approach. If you like these tools and techniques, there's a million different tools and techniques. We go over Tai Chi of enlightenment, these enlightened mantras I got passed down from like an enlightened master, and all these techniques and different paths. And you also get the bonus, how to create your spirit-led business, how to attract soulmate clients who you can receive 50,000 plus to work with. So you can work up to you, if you feel like it, a 4-hour week. Yes, you can make $1 million per year working a 4-hour week if you choose. I enjoy work, so I like working like 10 to 20 hours, yes, at the moment, but you can work a 4-hour week if you want. That is possible, yes. Also, free course, how to become a Samvahan energy healer. So from personal healer from Gandhi, Dalai Lama, Maha Avatar Babaji. So that great lineage from the Himalayan mountains in India, you can receive that too. Cool. So that's worth $2,222. It's yours free. Yes. There is an extended payment plan as well. So the original price for this, but my guides and intuition were saying as an early bird price for you guys listening to this free course. So we start on the 21st of July. I'm going to shave an extra third off the price. Okay, so it's really, I'm trying to make this as good as possible, but of course you need some energetic commitment to commit fully to this program. I sold my apartment and invested over $200,000 into courses and learning from people to create this successful business. And that gave me the ultimate buy-in that I didn't have a choice but to be successful. So the course is $2,222 pay in full. If you pay in full, you also get a one-on-one session with me, 90 minutes on top of the complimentary session, so worth $2,222. There is an extended payment plan. It is literally only $222 per month for 12 months. So everyone can afford $222. And this will set the foundations that you can make that money back through your spirit-led business 100-fold, plus, plus, plus. Do you know what I mean? You can leave the job you don't like. You can manifest your dream life, yes? So that is the special deal, yes? It is normally $3,333 and $333 per month, but I got the call just this morning to keep it at that price as an early bird price. So that will only last up to before the 21st of July when we go. Whether I will do this again, I am not sure, because as I grow in the business, which we're growing daily really quickly, eventually I won't have as much free time. Eventually, like I'm getting married, having kids, and so I am not 100% sure. So my other programs, like I said, is minimum 10,000 and the 50,000 is the top one. So this is really a bargain. You get the course for free. So it's over $4,444 of gifts, lifetime access. In the 6 weeks, you're gonna build the habits for life. So if you're interested at all, firstly, I would say be aware of the voice, the resistance. I would love to give you a complimentary session. Yes, so that's completely free, so my gift to you. Yeah, so if nothing else, I would do that. If you want to sign up, perfect. If not, perfect. Yes, I just want to help you. Yes, but if you want to take the next step, because the free life-changing content, I really give this to you that I want to help you if you really can't take the next step. But if you really want to accelerate it, it's being in my presence, my vibration, me holding you in the container in like a loving way, because it's not easy to break through. Your deepest, darkest fears will present itself. So, and it doesn't have to be, we don't have to go into them. Yes, this is a way of, you don't have to go into the story and years of therapy and this and that. You just have to commit to your path. Yes, and whatever comes up, be afraid of it, and it will go, it will heal. You will be free. Yes, and I would love to help you here. This is honestly like my charity rate, trying to help you guys to get to the next level. Yes, I hope you can experience this. Like, I am truly happy, I am truly at peace, I am truly joyful, I am truly content, I am truly living my dream life, 10 out of 10 in all areas of my life. For many years, I didn't even think it was possible. It seemed so unattainable, and so difficult, and life was so tough. But this is you learning from my learning lessons. This is your accelerated path to transformation, of living life as your higher self and manifesting all your big dreams in life. Cool. So sending you many blessings. Any more questions, please let me know. And I shall see you tomorrow, 12 p.m. CEST, Madrid time. Many blessings. You.